Welcome to qnawire.
We want to calculate the 98% confidence interval. We'll use the formula as the difference between the means plus or minus the critical t times the square root of the first sample's variance over its sample size plus the second sample's variance over its sample size. Now, or we can think of the variance as the standard deviation squared. So that was 11.21 minus 19.88 plus or minus now the critical t, given that the degrees of freedom would be the two sample sizes, which would be 10 and 10, so that's 20, and take 1 from each, that's degrees of freedom of 18. And we're using the significance of 0.02. And so our critical from the t-student distribution with 18 degrees of freedom, significance of 0.02 is 0.25524. And we'll multiply that by the square root of the standard deviation from the first sample squared over the sample size plus the standard deviation from the second sample squared over its sample size. Okay, now the 3 decimal places, the lower boundary would be found by subtracting. And that would be negative 13.783. And the upper boundary from adding, negative 3.557. And since that entire interval is below 0, there is a statistical difference.